For an author, the first book is like the first baby, and the first baby gets the best and the worst in mom and dad. Something similar happened. I didn't think that I would ever write anything because I was dyslexic. I had difficulties with languages, words, spellings. So I would always struggle to even pass in my language papers. However, over a period of time, I realized I've got an uncanny ability to zone in to some universal frequencies. And I literally hear voices, which feels like a schizophrenic. This is called channel writing. I was in Singapore a few years back, and all my appointments, priorly scheduled appointments, got cancelled one fine day. And I realized that probably there was some deeper meaning. It shouldn't happen that way. I was sitting in the hotel lobby and started typing something in the computer. I had no idea that that was the beginning of the book. In a couple of hours, I finished one chapter. And during that trip of Singapore and Bangkok, I finished writing the book in flat 7 days. I had bare minimum appointments and bare minimum events, and I had enough time to complete this book. And I was astonished. After that, I kept it aside. Of course, my language was not that good. So I had a lot of people who helped me out with the language, especially spelling corrections. Coming from a vernacular medium, I never thought I would write a book correctly, but it happened. After that, when my daughter was in 10th standard, she wanted to take a study leave for a month. So that's where I had rented out a bungalow in Panchgini. She would study her subjects, and I would complete my editing part of the book. Over a month, I edited, I meditated, and edited and added a few words. And there it goes. My first book, Quest for a Guru, was ready. It was a self-published book, and the copies got sold off in no time. After that, for some reason, I didn't feel that it was the right time to publish. For several reasons, even the universe kept me giving signals that it's not the time to publish once again. So eventually, a couple of students who've read this book inspired me that please republish this book. It's the need of the hour, and this book should be there in every house and everyone should read. These are the comments I've got. There are people who said that once you start reading this book, you cannot keep it down. You have to finish it because it's so intriguing. I'm not boasting this as an author. I'm simply grateful for the frequencies who gifted this beautiful story. This is not just a romantic story, it's enlightening story. It encompasses the knowledge of evolution of 7 chakras right from root to the ground. A young American woman meets Indian entrepreneur, and that's where the story begins. How they go through various experiences. A woman who was looking for a guru in India found a guru within. A woman who was looking for the spiritual experiences in the outside world found that within her. A woman who was looking for enlightenment found that through her enlightening relationship. It's not just a spiritual gyan, it's given in a beautiful story form. And what I would request is read this book twice. Once for engaging entertainment and excitement, because you'll not be able to keep down the book once you start reading. Second time you read to get the real spiritual meaning out of it, and trust you'll enjoy. If you've already read this book, your feedbacks and testimonials will encourage the new readers to read this book and make the best out of this book. My greatest feedback and testimonial was from my dad, who apparently was never interested in the work that I did. I thought so. However, he found this book very, very engaging, and he proudly shares with so many of his friends and tells me that it's really a well written book. So maybe you would love it, and you'll have the peace of my heart. That is Quest for a Guru, now being published as The Eternal Love Story. Looking forward to your feedbacks. Thank you.